Welcome to the Squad SDK tutorial. First thing we're going to do is open the Epic Games launcher, go to the store and search Squad Editor. Once you're here, just click Get. It's already in my library, so I'll just click in Library. It'll take me right to it. I recommend adding it to your favorites so it's in your quick launch bar. Just in case the application crashes, you can just launch it without going through your whole library. Now the SDK itself is 180 gigabytes. So make sure you have enough room on your drive for this and any additions. The first time you launch the editor, it may take up to an hour to fully load. Just be patient. Once the SDK launches, the first thing we're going to do is click on Modding Hub. This will create a folder for all of our modified assets. I'm just going to call it test mod. The description is testing, and then I will choose a simple TM for test mod. Click create, and then it'll make the folder right here. And what I like to do is right click this, show in new content browser, which is basically another tab of this. We'll just drag this down so we have it side by side. So on this side we can have all of the content from the base game, and then I lock this so we always have our modified stuff on the right side. So now we can start dragging things into this play scene right here. But anything we do here will modify the source material, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep all of that clean. So the second thing we're going to do is make this a copy of this basically for our mod. So it's easier to make changes, add stuff, and delete things as we want without messing with the original. So starting from the base content folder, we're going to follow the same folder hierarchy. So we have content, content. We're going to add a map, so we need a maps folder. All right. And then if we look at these maps, you see that each map has its own folder. So we're going to make a dedicated folder for a different map that's actually not in this list. We're going to be making minimal map. So now the old way would be dragging all the files into the thing, but with the factions and layer creation tool, made it a lot easier. So I'm just going to clear all of this. We'll start from scratch. So we can leave the template on. The path we're going to set to our folder. So we're going to go all the way down to test mod. Actually, we're going to go into test mod and go into maps and set it to minimal map. Then the level template, we're going to look for minimal map. And then the layer template, do minimal map layer. Then we just have to name them. So the level name, anything that we add to our folder, it's smart to add a prefix. So since we're doing test mod, we'll just do TM. Then you can do the map name. So minimal map. And then for the layer, we're going to do TM minimal map underscore, and we'll just do V1 since it's the first iteration of it. Then we're going to click Run Creation Tool, and it'll make all the folders and files we need. Once that's done, we have maps, minimal map, and then here's the layer that we're going to be working in. So we're just going to double click that, and we'll save everything. So every time you change something, you want to save it, click Save All, because if you're loading something and it crashes, you'll lose progress. It's good habit to just save everything as you go. All right, and now we have our playground basically. So we can press play and give this time to load. It might hang up or look like it's frozen or crashing. Just give it a minute and it'll load up. Just like launching the SDK for the first time, it can take a minute for this to fully load in. Just give it a minute and let it launch. But now we have our blank slate. We have no roles. We just have the default weapon and a recruit class. That's how you get started.